Do I qualify for a loan modification? Hey guys, I'm Brad with sellhousefastgeorgia.com. I'm here with my attorney and business partner, Josh Rand. And today we're talking about loan modifications. Obviously, in this instance of a loan modification, you maybe are behind or you can't make your mortgage payment. Maybe you've already got a notice of foreclosure, maybe you haven't. And do you qualify for a loan modification? And the answer is, well, ultimately you're gonna have to talk to your bank about that, right? So why don't you talk about what a modification is?
Sure.
What is a modification?
Well, very simply, a loan modification is when you're behind in your mortgage. The lender sort of renegotiates that amount that you're behind, and they might, through a process of signing some papers and adjusting your loan amount, they'll take that and add that back into your loan amount, or it might be a separate amount that you have to pay at the end of your loan. In order to qualify or get that, lenders will have a lot of information that you're going to provide, from your tax returns to maybe current pay stubs. Remember, after getting them all this information, there's no guarantee. And there's horror stories where people have been in communication with the banks, and the banks have said, hey, yeah, we're going to do a modification, and so they're not paying their mortgage, only to later find out that the bank said, oh, well, we didn't approve the modification, and now they're, instead of 2 or 3 months behind in their mortgage, now they're 6, 7, 8 months behind, and their options are very limited at that point. So again, modification is a good tool, but be careful and make sure you're working with the bank and you're staying on top of the bank to get this process done.
Definitely. And in our experience, so you've been in this industry longer than I have, I think the banks learned a lesson from 2008, 2009, the great real estate crash, where they actually don't want to own the houses.
Right.
They want that paper, they call it paper in our industry, the note. They want that note performing.
Yeah.
Because if they want to resell that note to someone else, they can sell a performing note for more money than they can sell a non-performing note. Non-performing note is one that's in default. So it is in the bank's best interest to get that note performing, and the way they get these notes performing is through loan modifications.
Right.
And they're more, nowadays in 2024, they are more likely to do a loan modification than to foreclose, because it's cheaper and faster and easier in most cases for them to do a modification than it is for them to go through the foreclosure process, jump through all those hoops, do all those things. Because it's just better for them to do that right now. And like you said, they may tack it on the end. Maybe they raise your payment by, maybe they'll reset you and say, oh, your payment's going to be $50 more for the next X amount of months or whatever.
Right.
But they kind of forgive the arrears amount, but they don't forgive it. They just tack it onto the end.
Right.
We also call that a silent second. Maybe it's not owed. It's not payable until you sell the property, in which case it needs to be paid at that point in time. So there's ways they can do the modifications. So please don't hesitate to reach out to your bank. Don't delay. Call them ASAP. You need to make sure that you're chatting with them about the modification. Make sure you're taking notes about who you're talking to and keeping track of all those records.
Yeah.
And don't hesitate to do that. So if you're interested in selling a property, we buy properties at sellhousefastgeorgia.com. We buy them for cash. We close quickly. We buy as is. We'd love to make you an offer on that property. Or if you feel like you want to go the traditional route, you want to sell the property with a real estate agent, get top dollar, be happy to chat with you about that. Also, I'm a licensed real estate agent in Georgia. Or if you want to do a modification, you want to stay in the house, talk to the bank. Call the bank now. Don't delay, right? If you're interested in getting some information about your specific situation, we'd be happy to discuss that with you. If you reach out to us on our website at sellhousefastga.com, there's a form there on the website. You can fill out that form. It'll send an email to a member of our team as soon as you submit that, and then we'll be in touch with you ASAP. Hopefully we can resolve your situation. Thanks for checking out this video. Again, I'm Brad. I'm here with Josh. Hope you have a nice day. Bye-bye.